This video attempts to explain statistics problems which are asked in the GRE quantitative section. Starting with a formula, if n is even, if you have even number of observations, median of a set of n observations is given by the average of the n by 2 plus n by 2 plus 1th observation divided by 2. So if you have 10 observations, median will be the average of the 5th and 6th observation. The next formula states that if each value of a set of n observations is increased or decreased by a number, then the mean, median or mode is also increased or decreased by the same number. Coming to the first problem, the daily readings of temperature in degree Fahrenheit are as follows. So you have 10 readings. Find the mean, median, mode and range. Mean would be you add all the 10 readings and divide by 10, you get 68.6. To calculate the median, first we arrange it in either ascending or descending order. These are already arranged in ascending order and there are 10, so median would be the average of the 5th and 6th observation. That is 65 plus 68 by 2, which is 66.5. So the median is 66.5. The mode would be the most frequently occurring observation. You can see that 65 occurs 3 times, so the mode is 65. And the range will be the higher value minus the maximum value minus the minimum value. In this case, it would be 77 minus 61, which is 16. If each day had been 7 degrees warmer, what would be the new mean, median, mode and range? If each value is increased by 7, the new mean would also be increased by 7, so it would be 68.6 plus 7, which is 75.6. So also the median increased by 7 would be 73.5. The mode would be 65 plus 7, which is 72. The range remains the same because the highest value minus the lowest value remains 16. If n is odd, say n is 9, median of a set of n observations would be the n plus 1 by 2th term. So if n is 9, the median would be the 10 by 2, that is the 5th term. Q1 stands for the 25th percentile, Q3 stands for the 75th percentile, interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1, and standard deviation is square root of summation xi squared by n. Standard deviation is a measure of how spread out the observations are from each other. Coming to the next question, the number of passengers on 9 airline flights are as follows, and the standard deviation of these 9 numbers is approximately 10.2. Find the mean, median, mode, range and interquartile range of the 9 numbers. The mean would be add all the numbers, divide by 9, so you would get 30. To find the median, first arrange the numbers in ascending order. So we get 19, 21, 22 and so on up to 50. There are 9 of them. So median would be the 10 by 2, that is the 5th number, which would be 28. The mode 22 occurs 2 times, the maximum occurring observation, so mode is 22. Q1 stands for the first quartile. So leaving out the median, take the first 4 numbers and the median of this would be, there are 4 numbers, which is 4 is even. So average of the 4th, 2nd and 3rd observation. So it will be 21 plus 22 by 2, which is 43 by 2. The upper quartile would be the median of these 4 observations, which will be 33 plus 44 by 2, that is 77 by 2. And the interquartile range will be Q3 minus Q1, which is 77 minus 43 by 2, that is 70. If each flight had 3 times as many passengers, what would have been the mean, median, mode, range, interquartile range and standard deviation of the 9 numbers? If each flight had 3 times as many passengers, the new mean would be 30 into 3. Median also would be 28 into 3, which is 84. The mode would be 22 into 3, which is 66. And the interquartile range would be 17 into 3, which is 51, since each value is tripled. If each flight had 2 fewer passengers, what would have been the interquartile range and standard deviation of the 9 numbers? If each flight had 2 fewer passengers, the interquartile range would remain 17 because each value is decreased by 2. So the highest and lowest value is also decreased by 2. Standard deviation is a measure of how spread out the observations are from each other. So since all the observations are decreased by 2, the average standard deviation would remain the same, that is 10.2. The next formula is on combined mean, which is n1 x1 bar plus n2 x2 bar by n1 plus n2, where x1 bar denotes the mean of the first set of observations, x2 bar denotes the mean of the second set of observations, n1 is the number of observations in the first set, n2 is the number of observations in the second set. A group of 20 values has a mean of 85 and a median of 80. A different group of 30 values has a mean of 75 and a median of 72. What is the mean of the 50 values? So you can see one set n1 is 20, x1 bar is 85. The other set n2 is 30, x2 bar is 75. So the mean would be 20 into 85 plus 30 into 75 by 20 plus 30, which is 50. So it is 79. Now median, there is no formula for the combined median. So median cannot be determined from the information given.